I'm going to log into my Google account. I'm on RCGC's homepage, and I'll simply go to google.com. In order to sign in, look in the upper right-hand corner. You'll see it says sign in, so I'll go ahead and do that. After you've put in your credentials, look to the upper right. You should see Google apps that look like this. I'll left click, and I'm going to go to Photos. It takes me into my account. Now I have only 4 photos. We could have hundreds right here. If I come to the far left and click on Photos, that's the starting point. It just shows all your photos. Typically the first thing you'd like to do is to upload something. So in the far right, upper right, I'll left click once on Upload. And all I simply have to do is find the picture that I want, the JPEG, and I'll pick this and click on Open. It shows me that one item has been uploaded. I'll close this, and here you see it to the far right. Sometimes the first thing you'd like to do is do a very, very small amount of editing. Now Google Photos doesn't have a great editor, but it's pretty good for most things. I'm going to double click on the picture. Takes me here, and towards the top, you'll see here it has Edit. I'll left click on this. And I'm allowed to put filters over it. Makes it look a little different. I'll scroll down. And I'll just change it to blush, whatever that is. I'll left click on this once, and it changes the picture. I'm also allowed to do a very limited amount of cropping and rotating, so I'll left click on this. And you'll see here I could drag the sides in if I need to do any type of cropping. But when I'm done, I click on Done. I'm done here, and I'll go back to my photos. Here we are again. The next thing I typically want to do is download it to my own computer or into some type of an application. To do this, I'm going to select it, left click here. I look up here where it says More Options, and it says Download. All I have to do is click on Download, and it'll be downloaded to my computer. It's going to go by default under the Downloads folder, but I'll go ahead and left click one time. And you'll see here in the far lower left, it shows me it's been downloaded into the Downloads folder. But while I'm here, sometimes there are a number of things I'd like to try. I'm going to select this, I'm going to select this, and suppose I want to share that with somebody else, not download it to my own computer, but share it with somebody else. What I'm able to do is click here where it says Share. I'll left click one time. I could share it to a number of social media, but what I'd like to do is get the link. So I'm going to left click on that, and there's the link. I'm going to copy it. I go out onto the web, left click, right click, paste, and I'll just simply hit enter. And there they are. I could send it to my students if I don't want to download it to my own computer or don't want to download it to Blackboard. I can send it to friends. All I have to do is select them, copy the URL, and send them the URL. I'll close this out. What I'm also able to do before I share them is put them into a very simple collage. I'm going to select these 3 at random. And in the upper right hand corner I see a plus sign. I'm going to left click on the plus, and I'm going to drag down and select collage. I'll left click one time. And there it's created a collage for me. I'll go back now, and you'll see that I have all these photos, and there's the collage. But I could also share just the collage by doing the same thing I did before. I could double left click on it, come under Share, go to Get Link, there's my link, copy it, and I'll go out onto the web. And I'll paste it in here. And there's the collage. Again, I could send it to my students, I could send it to friends, but it's a way of sharing over the internet. I'll close this out. Now I'll go back to the original page. If I decide that I don't want anything, like say the collage or maybe one of the pictures, I'll select those two. In the upper right, you'll see I have a delete key. Once I'm done with my collages or all the other pictures I'd like to edit or brought them up or downloaded, top right, I'll left click. Here's where I'll sign out.